Welcome back to Sudan Plays Driftmoon. So, when I opened the game, this popped up. So, activate reward. Share your key to open more locks. Unlock with a key. Activate. Unusual belt is uncovered in Eldar's tomb. Enhances the beneficiary effects of karma by 10%. Okay. Well, I don't have a clue. Ah, yeah, that's right. We were over here messing with the broken, well, not really broken. The fact that I could climb up onto the bed and climb out the window. So, didn't have much luck finding the golden butterfly or silver butterfly, whichever butterfly I was looking for. I'm gonna take that and put that over there. I need to organize my inventory a bit. Hat. Clothes. Torches can stay down there. Put you up there. You up there. There we go. Plenty of doodadery. Wait. What was I doing again? Oh, travel to Eldar's tomb. Okay, well, apparently that's a thing. How do I get there? I think I've already read that. Too bad I don't know where I'm going. Abandoned mine, haunted house, alchemy shop, offer. Oh. I could just click. Okay. I'm sure the game told me that at some point. Also, our faithful steed is still a slug. I'm sure the game told me that and I just didn't... Hey, who are you? Paul? Oh, yeah, okay, hello, Paul. You find your way to Eldar's tomb. The road is blocked by an old wrinkled monk carrying a wooden staff. As you come closer, he smiles widely. Good day to you, son of Winston. I am Paul. Suddenly, the old man's warm smile turns to worry. My faithful friend Fiegel has just told me the disturbing news about your mother and father. It's a terrible tragedy for the whole village, and indeed for the whole of Driftmoon. But still, there is hope, I believe. I don't think we've met, sir. I know we've never met, but Fiegel sees many things as she flies. A deep frown forms on Paul's face, but he starts stroking his beard. Your father is an intelligent man, but he should have known better. He should have never tried to experiment with the gem. Now the lizard folk have taken him prisoner and learned all that he knows, and they are determined to find all the gems for their Dark King Ixal, who was once known as Ixal the Wise. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I must start the story from the beginning. Oh dear, there's a story. Oh boy. Between the time when the waters rose over Eleanor and the coming of the undead horde, there was a powerful wizard king called Ixal the Wise. His wife was the beautiful queen Aenir. I don't know. I'm not even gonna attempt it. Whom he loved dearly, but she fell ill while still in the prime of her youth. She died. The wizard king could not bear to part with his queen, and so maddened with grief, he decided to return her to life, no matter the cost. Such a deed was against the very fabric of creation, but with his uncommon skill and after many years of unnatural experimentations, the king made ready the pendant of resurrection that would bring her back to life. Thus life returned to Queen Aenir's decayed body. Her soul animated the dead rotting corpse, and though the result no more pleased the eye, King Ixal was overjoyed. No longer would death have any hold on his beloved ones or even himself, but only one person can wear it at a time, you goober. But he didn't know that the soul that returned to Queen Aenir's body had not come from the place of light. Unforcefully bringing back his wife, King Ixal was left with only a dark shadow of her soul, the parts the Maker had cleansed away at the gates of light. Thus, the Queen Aenir that returned was but a twisted shadow of her former self. And in the dark hours of the night, Aenir killed her husband mercilessly and revived him into unlife with the same pendant of resurrection that had revived her. But I thought the pendant only worked as long as you were wearing it. Maybe if you have the whole pendant, it works that way. Maybe just one gem only works for one. Many tragic tales tell of the generations of war fought against Dark Ixal and his undead horde, and thousands who died and returned to undead. But against all odds, 2 men managed to infiltrate Ixal's fortress and find the pendant of resurrection. Yeah, it's kind of hard to fight an army when, whoever dies becomes a new member of said army. You've got to take them down faster. It's a war of attrition. You've got to beat them up faster than they can make new people. Through great peril, the gems that make up the pendant of resurrection were torn off, and behold, the souls trapped in the undead warriors were freed, and the war was over. But a great uncertainty remained in the minds of the defenders, for the body of the Dark King Ixal and his wife were never found. Fearing the return of the Wizard King, the survivors sought to destroy the pendant of resurrection, but the gems of the pendant could not be broken down or melted. When all options had been exhausted, it was decided that gems would be hidden. Each gem was carefully placed in a separate location, along with a magical guardian to protect it. Should Ixal return, he could never reassemble the pendant of resurrection. Many centuries ago, one of your ancestors was trusted with guarding one of the gems. Though unlike the other guardians, she was merely a mortal. She was ordered to never reveal the nature of the gem to her sons and daughters, so her descendants would not be compelled to use the gem. Paul strokes his long beard again. But your father is a man ever curious about the mysteries of the world, not unlike you, I think. He was obsessed with knowing the truth about the gem. But because of what he found out, your mother has been petrified, and he himself, as well as you and your brother, have been put into terrible danger. Suddenly, Paul stops his beard stroking and places his hand on your shoulder. But now, before I leave, I have a gift for you. Receive this blessing. You will need it when you go further. Strange feeling travels from your shoulder to your entire body. You have learned the Bless skill. It can give you strength before a difficult fight. Oh, one last thing. Don't be afraid if you see a large silver phoenix coming at you. I've tried to convince my friend Figel to help you. If she finds you worthy, she may come to you in your hour of need. Paul pauses for a moment, patting his pockets. Yes, that's all, I think. Hope I didn't forget anything. I must leave you now and hurry back to my monastery. I fear I may already be too late. We will meet again. You go over there. Oh yeah, I've got the shield bash thing. Telling it. Goldfish, you see. Where's this goldfish you speak of, sir? For I must have it. It's probably over here. Yep, I see it. Ah! Well. Good job, Word. Your role is my living shield. Why are the snatchers after me? I'm being attacked by crabs. Why am I being attacked by crabs? Ow. I'm just gonna have to fight you. Little crabs, y'all picked this fight. I don't know why. I don't know what I ever did to you or your kind. I helped your pirate captain, and this is the thanks I get. You too, little booger. Messing with me while I'm trying to loot stuff. I didn't even take the stuff out of their nest. They just went nuts on me. Probably defending the goldfish. I think it gave me +1 cost of buzz. Hi. Also, there's my weapon. Hello! Please don't kill me! Down here! And all up here! The little fly keeps buzzing around wildly. I buzz the firefly! Please don't step on me and swat me, I'm scared! What are you doing here? It's cold here. Why are you here? My cousin Fizz and I were looking for fireflowers, and then Fizz went into the tomb. Mad. I've been too scared to go inside. Oh, please, huge sir, can you free my cousin? You didn't say he was trapped, you just said he went in. There's a big difference. I can go into all sorts of places without being trapped there. Yeah, I'm going there anyway. I'll keep a lookout for your cousin. That's great. I hope you can find my cousin. Fireflies aren't meant to do anything dangerous. Fair enough. Oh, hi, Skeleton. Poor Tony, he has been dead. I told him this was not a good place to set up his trenchcoat shop, but Tony Bones decided to do it anyway. The skeleton with an arrow sticking through his head runs at you screaming, "Boo!" He looks at you quizzically and prods the arrow with his skeletal fingers. Okay. He looks at you expectantly for a while, then sighs audibly. Listen, I'm sorry about that. It's just part of my job, but seeing as you didn't run away, I've got to give you the official warning. Official warning? The official warning is if you go any deeper, we'll kill you. I won't lay a bone on you, but some of the other guys are, well, a bit grumpy. Why? You'll have to hear the whole story to understand. See, a few centuries ago, we were adventurers like you looking for treasure. We searched one chamber after another, all filled with riches beyond our wildest dreams. If you would stop groaning in my ear, maybe I could read your line better, sir. We could have left here with more money than we can get to carry, but still we wanted to open the final chamber and look for the most valuable item of all. And what was in it? There was just some ghost who called himself Eldar, and he wanted us to leave, but Snap attacked him. Of course, we didn't stand a chance. One minute I'm alive, and bang, some ancient curse turns me into an undead warrior. You seen a man called Robert? Robert, eh? There was a man a few days ago who rushed past me so fast I never even got to say boo. Hadn't returned, must be dead already. Everyone else is. Well, except my friend Mashbash here, but you get the picture. What is this place? In my day, they used to call this Dead Man's Cave. I always thought it sounded cool until I died in it. A little too ironic, isn't it? Some ancient dead king guarding his precious heirlooms. Listen, pal, if you have any sense in you left, don't annoy the ghost. He's really nice and just and all, but you don't want to be on his bad side. Good to know. Also, Mashbash? A Goran trader is frantically trying to arrange the items on his selling cart. Welcome to the branch office of Superior Grave Robbing Tools. Can I interest you in a health potion? You sell grave robbing tools? Oh yes, we have branch offices in all popular tombs and dungeons. It's a great business idea. I sell a sword, and after you die, I get to sell it again to some other poor fool. Have you seen a man named Robert around here? Could be. Nobody ever comes back, so I don't bother asking names. Oh, what are you selling? Nope, 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 nope. What is that? I already have that. Do I have money? I do. It's nice, but the food consumption thing is an issue. I mean, my weapon already does 4, so I'm gonna just say no thank you. Goodbye, sir. I'll just take this feather. Will you stop making noises at me? I am looking under stuff right now, Mashbash. I'm going in. I hear a ticker. I hear a ticker. And it burped. Oh, it's a broken ticker. You know what? I'm a shield bash you, and you gonna stand there and let me smack you around. Hi, Mr. Broken Ticker. Cautiously approach the ticker, but nothing happens. It whirs and rotates around slowly. I have to find out what happens if I do the thing. Try to pop the lid open. Inside the ticker are 2 metal wheels. A small piece of scrap metal is stuck between them. Above the wheels is a disc with a small needle that is pointed directly at you. Examine. As you move to examine the disc, the needle turns towards you. This must be what guides the machine towards its enemies. Turn the needle. You turn the needle 90 degrees, but it returns to point at you as soon as you let go. Bend the needle. Bend the needle, and you barely have time to take your hand away as the piece of scrap metal inside whirs past and the ticker starts following you around. Remember. I think this is my new buddy, Ticker Bob. Ernest and Zeal are not happy to see us. Wait, Bob, no! Why, you fool? Why did you blow up? You know, I'm gonna reload. I want to see what Ticker Bob can do if I do the other stuff. Try to make it work by shaking it. You shake it vigorously and Inside you hear a sound exactly like a piece of scrap metal getting freed from between gears would sound. The ticker looks ready to blow. And that's how you make Bob blow up. Oh, hang on. Pop the lid. Remove the scrap metal. Boom. I'm gonna leave you there for now, Bob, but I'm gonna come back in a bit. If I find something that I specifically need to blow up, you know, use the ticker for. I don't really know what to say here. Somebody named Ernest and Zeal. They're both dead now. Fire powder. A note. Ernest and Zeal, I'm locking you both up. You two will stay here until Ernest can put Zeal back together. No more fighting between the two of you. Sincerely yours, Snap. Oh, the poor skeletons. Yes, I know I can drag items from my quick slots. That's generally how items and quick slots work. I'm gonna fight these two. Oh, spider web! There's a spooder woob! Ow. You know what? You be shield bashed and stop messing with me. New level. Let's go into strength. Why can't I put a point into this already. I've got the goldfishes. I don't need that. I don't need that. Guess we'll make my shield bash stronger. One of these is gonna have a skeleton in it, and he's not gonna be happy that I disturbed him. Juan, 6 fingers. The skeleton is wearing the remnants of an expensive black suit, a bowler hat. He flashes you a golden 24-karat grin and whispers conspiratorially. Got a few things for sale. Keep it down, I don't want to let Sherry see me sell anything. She's already hidden 4 of my fingers. I want just because I like to craft things. Skeleton appears to be holding a cast iron frying pan and wears a large tattered cook's hat. She looks extremely bored and barely notices you. Oh, another live one. Quan, fetch the repair kit. There'll be extra work today. Why aren't you attacking me? Me? I'm the cook, for heaven's sake. I don't go around killing people. Who are you cooking for? You got a problem with that, mister? I hear that every time someone comes traipsing through our dungeon. Oh, how I wish I could get to the burial chamber to end the spell so I could get out of here. Why can't you get there? Oh, I thought you were saying that sarcastically. The burial chamber's just around the corner. When we first came here, we had to dig a tunnel through the wall because the iron doors had rusted. But the tunnels after that are controlled by Snap, our leader. I'm afraid he's gone quite mad. One day he just snapped. He blames himself for what happened to us. Is he dangerous? Well, Snap used to be a strong man. I don't know if he's dangerous anymore. Nobody wants to fight him. Or would you risk spending an eternity with a leg missing? Listen, I'll make you a deal. You take care of Snap and I'll cook you a nice big meal. Sure. Also, Skeleton Archer. Hanging out over here messing with me. Another ooze powder blueprint. Didn't I already have that? No. I'm glad you warned me, game, because I didn't know that was a steal. I'd rather not tip them off. Okay, Spooderwoob it is. Oh, spider, where be you? Every time I've hit a spider web before, there's been a spider. Guess not. Dwarf. Skeleton. Tiny Tony. You couldn't see the berries on that, and there's a ticker over there. Could not create file map object. What? I guess that's why I couldn't see the bush thing. I don't know. Little pop-ups that could not create file map object CBT. Archer! Bonk. Well, that worked. Hello, Sarus. In the dim light, you see a shriveled lizard. He's obviously been trapped here for some time. Slave, you have opened the door. Letting me out of this trap was a wise thing to do. Now give me food. Serve your ragged master. What are you doing here? The works of great Ixal do not concern slaves. Warrior pauses and considers you for a while. I showed a sign of weakness by getting trapped here, so the others left me to die. The weak ones must die, so our race is stronger. He blinks sideways and stares at you with his red eyes. Now give me your food. I must have it. Seen a man named Robert around here? Yes, I've spoken with the slave through the door, but he didn't let me out. He was insane and wanted to meet the terrible ghost Eldar. I hope the ghost has killed this Robert already, that I might feast on his bones. Saliva drops from the lizard's fangs. I have told you what you asked. Now give me the food. Here, take the food. The lizard gulps the food in one huge mouthful. You have let me live. You are weak. I will leave now, but I cannot be in your debt. One day I will find you and kill you. Sure. How much of my food did you take, you goober? Well. About Underground Trees by Gareth. This research has taken me over 90 years. Being an undead skeleton has given me a unique opportunity to fully explore gardening in a deep underground tunnel. I will publish this useful information in a book someday. Although evil berries grow without light for the first few months, it is not wise to spend expensive seeds in dark tunnels, as the plant can live for years if cared for. Therefore, I need a natural source of light, and for this purpose, I started digging a hole to the ceiling. After 20 years, I ran out of steel and iron items to carve the stone with. Then I used up all the gold and silver trinkets here, but they were too soft and ran out in a year or two. Finally, using a particularly hardened piece of bread, I managed to scrape through the rock. Thusly, I only needed a seed, for which I waited another 10 years, meticulously waiting for the courier from a magical shop. As luck would have it, he brought me 6, but I only have room for 1. My tree is now over 60 years old. Every day I've cared for it, kept it fed and warm, and all of my friends are envious of it. If you are not dead like me, I recommend getting started now, as growing trees in tunnels can take a long time. Oh, that's him. I was about to say, excuse me, I saw somebody running away from me. That's gonna be a pain in there. Also, hello, Mr. Archer. I demand your experience points. Give them to me. Give. Thank you. Also, basket. I thought the skeleton was coming to open the door for a second. Oh. Runward. Oh. Well, this is gonna be funny. Oh, there it goes. I was about to say I broke it. I'm just gonna let the Spikeums deal with this. I got a couple torches. Runward, run! Silver gauntlets. Let's see. One more armor than what I got. Short-lived Kingdom of Natch prided themselves in their weapons and armor crafted of pure silver. Turns out that the far cheaper and more common iron was much better suited for making weapons, though, and the kingdom was soon overrun by its neighbors. For some reason, these gloves still survive. Yay for armor. Run, work, no! I'm really glad you're invulnerable, apparently. You okay? You okay, buddy? Oh, wait, can I give you stuff to wear? What if I give you... Can I make you use... Can I make you use that? The Art of R by Hogpuff the Brave. Follow in the glorious footsteps of Hogpuff the Brave, and your chance of success will multiply. Oh dear goodness. For strength and honor, carefully select the armor and weaponry you wield. I once forgot I had looted the blessed sword of Drakeen, the hero from a tomb, was only using a common soldier's dagger against the rolling Rolo horde. Boy, was I surprised when I discovered I had a better sword in my backpack. Though, as I soon learned, standing up against a Rolo is not wise, even if you're wielding the blessed sword of Drakeen. You're better off using your 2 feet. Develop your battle talents, use them wisely, don't forget to use any special moves you've learned. Keeping a supply of mana potions allows you to develop your power in a flash. always try to talk your way out of a fight. You might even make a friend. I once was able to talk a mad man of mine out of exploding, and it didn't even understand human language, only ticking. How do you end up fighting? If you do end up fighting and winning your fight, the battleground may occasionally contain useful weapons and other artifacts which have not been damaged in the fight, which are still perfectly usable. We professionals call this loot. Strategies in tight spots. A wise warrior knows when to turn back and gather strength. Dead warrior is not a good warrior, although that phrase obviously ignores some fairly skilled undead skeletons. For a true champion like me, time seems to come to a halt when facing a life-threatening situation, giving me the possibility to carefully maneuver my moves. In addition to going with the obvious health potion that restores your health, you can sometimes benefit from a mana potion, which brings you new defensive opportunities. King of defensive moves is the Tower Shield, which completely allows you to block a number of attacks. Shield Bash, which may stun your opponents, might also come in handy. And to top it all off, I always keep with me a supply of reverse ooze powder. A pinch of that stuff and you'll outrun anything. Pick your enemies off for the safe distance with a bow and let your friends take all the hits. Your friends will love it when you fire the triple crossbow at their backs, and just when your enemies and friends are exhausted, go in to get all the glory. An intelligent adventurer always carries a good selection of food with him and gathers more nutrition during his adventures. Storage of healthy food is essential for the natural healing process. It is also wise to carry with you some evilberry seeds. You can plant them in any location and grow yourself food when you've exhausted your own stash. Remember, the berries only grow when the person who planted them is nearby. They will not grow if you leave the area completely. Hope this has been useful to you, and remember this information comes with exactly no warranty. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Snap, please find enclosed the book you've ordered. We hope you enjoy it. As to your other requests, unfortunately we have run out of stock on 100 tasteful recipes for people without a tongue. That's complicated. Okay, you're alive again. I was about to say, when are you going to wake up? Skeleton stares at the ground with empty eyes. I've lost my ring. Have you seen it? Where are you? She doesn't really seem to listen to you and just stares at the ground. I've lost my ring. Have you seen it? I'll help you find it. He wanted to go inside the labyrinth, but he must have gotten lost without a light. The ring was the only thing I had left of my husband. We came here to find something, but I've forgotten what. It's been so long. Do I have a ring? I'm guessing it's only now visible because I started the quest. You're gonna want to get out of it. Well, that almost worked. Okay. Y'all saw that, right? I think that door is having some concerns. Let's go see if any of the skeleton salesmen have it. One giant fly floating around. So, 6 fingers, you got any ring? Oh, an empty flask. Health potion antidote. What do you think he's got? No. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get to ring. I mean, unless Snapper has it. My plan is, when I go through that door, I'm gonna go get my friendly ticker and see if maybe the friendly ticker and the unfriendly ticker can work out some sort of arrangement. The door is still active as a oh my dear. Well, I trapped it, kind of. Nope, it got out. Runward, run! The door is out to get us all. Don't fawn, there's not much I can do to help you, sorry. Wasn't gonna talk to you today, but okay. A large skeleton warrior is holding what at first glance seems to be one of his own bones. What have we here? Another grave robber coming to the Tomb of the King? I assure you, I'm no robber. You may fool yourself into thinking you're not looting the tomb, but you will not fool me. To pass me, you will have to fight me. I've crushed all the other skeletons, so step aside. Yes, you've beaten my friends, but it's a simple matter of putting them back together again. You're not the first adventurer to have come this far, and though we're all old and fragile now, the steel in my sword is still strong. He looks at his blunt bone weapon. All right, grave robber stole my sword. Are you happy? I can still beat you with nothing but a bone. Will you fight, or are you a coward? Just let me pass. No, I have sworn to protect this place. I must fulfill my duty. None may pass this place while I stand. Well, I'm not trying to pass this place. Lucky for you. Oh, I can open... Oh, I didn't know I could just open these. Look at there. Can I have a torch? So you know what, Snap? I'm going to deal with you later. For now, I'm going to go ahead and pause here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.